out the gate. We're drawing Wartortle from memory, everybody. Welcome back. It's DrawBomb. Glad to have everybody here who's here. If you couldn't be here, I'm sorry you couldn't make it, but we hope you're doing well. We hope you're doing well. We're doing Wartortle.
This is a message to all the people not here.
That's right.
We wish you were.
Wish you were. Like that Pink Floyd song, The Wall. Anyways. All right, guys. We're gonna draw Wartortle from memory. I'm gonna hide your layers, Brandon. You've hidden mine, I'm sure.
I have.
Here I go. I remember what I think Wartortle looks like.
How do you feel about this? What you remember of the design of Wartortle?
Here's the thing. I have a bad visual memory in general. I would say, you know, the Apple, the Apple scale. I've discussed this before, but I'm pretty low on the Apple scale. So I'm just fucking hoping on vibes that I got something. I'm just going on vibes. And I'm always going on vibes. This is no different from all of the other Pokemon. They're all going on vibes. I do think I'm getting better at drawing these things from memory and turning them into a coherent drawing is its own sort of skill I'm learning. Like, it's not easy entirely to,
it's true,
like, draw something that you're kind of like you're trying to approximate, and then like also at the same time make it like a drawing that looks decent, because a lot of times like you're just like figuring shit out, and that noodling is not going to be pleasant necessarily for people to look at all the time unless you're some sort of super genius artist, and I'm jealous of you.
Oh, thanks, man.
But oh yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, in general, I think I've been improving at least at the process of doing this like sort of thing.
Nice. I've been liking your drawings.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's hard to be stylish while you're trying to like figure something out. So that's been my challenge for myself, is I've just been trying to like still put a lot of effort into the design while also guessing what that design is. Yeah. It's easier in these first ones because I remember a lot of stuff. It's still not perfect, but it's gonna get way harder. At like Scyther is the
like when we get to Pikachu, I think I'm gonna fucking nail it, is what it comes down to.
Yeah, there's some that are locked in, but Scyther is a good example. It's what started all this, but he's got like too many specific details that like our drawings aren't very good either, I feel like, because we're just like so unsure of ourselves that they don't look that stylish. They're just kind of like weird shitty creatures.
How have you felt about all of your drawings thus far in this like sort of catalog we're doing? Bring that word up again.
Meaning like the drawings themselves, or how I feel like I'm doing as towards the goal of like getting Pokemon correct?
Whichever answer you're gonna have more fun answering.
All right, I'll answer both. I think I've been doing pretty okay on getting details right. I would say like most drawings I would give a 6 or an 8, 6 to 8 out of 10 as far as accuracy so far. And then the drawings themselves, I've been having fun. I've been liking what I've been making.
Awesome. I've really been enjoying this as an exercise. I'm glad we took this up. This has been fun.
Me too.
We've been doing it for 8 weeks.
Me too.
We've been doing Scyther from memory for longer, but not on an everyday basis for obvious reasons. But doing this has been really cool.
Drawing all the Pokemon, or the original, like in my own kind of style, has been something that I've just kind of wanted to do for a long time, just because they're fun designs, and I never fully did it. And it's kind of like in a way a basic thing to do because so many people do it. Yeah. But I like that we're doing it this way now. It kind of gives it some like freshness. There's a like the fact that we are not looking at anything, we're just going off our memory. It makes it more of a fun exercise, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we were to just post a chart of all of our drawings, and not even like with the original, just like our drawings, and then like with the label underneath of what each one is supposed to be, people would like looking at that. I think people would get a kick out of that.
I think so. All right, I think my under drawing's done. Nice. We got 20 minutes.
You know what? I just realized I don't like. I knew the hair was fucked up, but the hair is not correct, and I'm gonna have to change it. Changing it now. I think that's much better.
Blastoise is in some ways going to be difficult as well. There's certain parts about him that I know well. Yeah. But when it comes down to like the actual specifics, I think I'm gonna struggle on certain things.
Whenever people say like don't put words in my mouth, I just want to imagine somebody turning into like some kind of sorcerer who then chants a spell, and then the person starts like speaking,
starts saying things,
like the words that the magician or like the sorcerer is saying.
That was a scene in Bruce Almighty where he turns into a sorcerer and makes his rival speak in tongues on the news.
Well, yes, but I'm imagining it playing out a tad differently, and the specifically the don't put words in my mouth pun being a centerpiece of the thing. But thanks for stepping over, Brandon. That's very kind of
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh God. I always bring up Bruce Almighty when I shouldn't.
Now I'm just gonna
stop it.
Cancel all my dreams.
This is like that scene in Bruce Almighty where Jim Carrey isn't able to get Jennifer Aniston to love him despite having the powers of God.
The ethics of if he had convinced her to love him with just magic would have been extremely gross. So I'm glad the movie went the direction it did with that.
It takes a man to have the powers of God to learn about consent.
Fuck, actually, now that you've said that, you've made the movie bad.
I have news for you. I didn't make the movie bad.
You don't like Bruce Almighty?
I don't know. Maybe it holds in my head. It feels like you know what I think it might be.
What's that?
Is I saw the sequel and then I think I just hate the whole thing now as a whole.
Shit, dude. That sequel fucking sucks. I saw it on the.
I know I haven't seen Bruce Almighty since I've seen Evan Almighty, and I think I just soured the whole thing.
I had to watch Evan Almighty like we were on a field trip bus, and somebody brought that as the tape to watch on the bus. So we just sat on a bus and watched Evan Almighty. Like if they had put on House of a Thousand Corpses, a bunch of like 12-year-olds would have sat down and watched House of a Thousand Corpses.
Would have been arguably a better time.
Yeah. Instead we watched Evan Almighty, and that movie's. I mean, again, I was 12. I feel like my opinion on a lot of things has both changed since I was 12, but also solidified. I mean, we all sort of hold the opinions of ourselves around that age a little bit. Maybe into 16. Maybe 16's closer, but it doesn't. Whatever. Fuck it. Anyways, Evan Almighty's terrible, but Bruce Almighty, I feel like I remember that one still being pretty good. Pretty good.
It's probably pretty good. But that was just my attempt at diagnosing why I'm like, that movie's a stinker. It's because I'm thinking of Evan Almighty. Famously, Evan Almighty, made by
fucking the guy who made Kung Pao and the Fist. What a fall.
I think that's why you don't see much of him anymore. I know, it's a shame.
What a shame.
That's a shame.
That's a shame. I will say this one thing. Evan Almighty did one thing that I liked, and that was at the end when Morgan Freeman, who somehow still agreed to be in this movie. Steve Carell, I can understand. His career hadn't fully popped off by that point, but Morgan Freeman's like says the thing that helps people survive a flood or whatever is an act of random kindness or whatever, and an act of random kindness spells out arc, which I thought was nice. I thought that was a cool, clever, and agreeable, I think, message for the movie, was that helping people and being kind to each other is what will save humanity. And also, I liked the clever wordplay of arc being active, like an acronym for the thing. Anyways, but the rest of the movie fucking sucks.
I give it 6 out of 10.
It's a meme now. You've memed me.
Sorry about that.
You meme me.
You know, we all.
Why you guys meme me?
We all lived, see ourselves become the meme.
That's right. You either live to become. You either laugh. You either live.
You either laugh, love.
Oh my goodness. You either live long enough to become the meme, or you die long enough to wait, hold on.
You either see yourself turn into the laughing emoji, or you see yourself turn into the poop emoji.
You either live long enough to see yourself become the meme, or you die soon enough to that you stay the laugher at the memes. I am becoming.
Wow.
Says Maddie F.
That's hilarious.
I am become meme. Destroyer of images. Destroyer of contexts, honestly. Guys, I wrote my script for That's a Shame today in a panic and a hurry, and I gotta tell you, I'm pretty happy with it. Probably because it's a good episode.
I think you do some of your best work when you haven't planned it out.
You know, I think I blame my habits that I instilled in myself in school. If I had better like school habits, I would have been a better, more
That's
on
fair.
top of things person. I think I ruined myself. I done ruined myself.
I'm a broken man.
I'm a broken man. What am I saying? Jesus Christ. I'm trying to figure out this Wartortle's anatomy.
Yeah, what are the parts? Where do I put the penis? I forget where you draw that part on the Wartortle.
And what does is the penis, does it a little to the left? Does it hang a little to the right? Oh my god, we have 7 minutes to fucking finish these drawings.
I can actually do that. I'm making pretty good
you
time
son
here.
of a bitch, don't lie to me.
So I'm gonna make you look bad. I mean, I do say that every week where I'm like, oh, I'll be done in 5 minutes, and then I'm the one who takes the longest. So it's
always take
possible I'm wrong again.
You don't take the longest. Don't.
It's not a competition, Ian.
Don't self-deprecate for my sake, you son of a bitch.
The hell's the color of this guy's tail? Don't answer that.
It's purple.
Is it though? I don't know.
Sorry, it's actually
I think it's
yellow.
like this. Stop sabotaging my Wartortle. This means war, Tortle.
Turtle.
I want the contrast to be better, so I have to recolor all this. That actually looks more correct anyway. Well, that worked out really well.
Dude, this fucking Wartortle I drew sucks.
Oh man, are you happier with your sketch? You seemed excited about that.
The sketch is funny looking. I'm not saying it's close to a Wartortle, but this is not a Wartortle I've drawn here.
What would you name the Pokemon you have drawn?
Squirtle Man.
Well, I mean, that sounds like you're on the right track because the in-betweens are all just basically like Charmander Man.
That's right.
He's got slightly better posture.
Sploopy Doop Man, who looks like
their limbs are a little longer.
nothing.
How much time? We got about 5 minutes.
Oh my fucking god. I'm calling my guy Warm Turtle.
That's what they're called when they sit on a log
They're warm.
or under a lamp.
They shrivel up and die like SpongeBob and Patrick.
Hey, you know, out in this weather, I wish I was a warm turtle. Am I right? Waiting for your head to explode.
If only I could, I would have done that.
We don't have that technology built in yet.
My plan would have actually been to like have my head go like boop 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 zzz, and like spin around in circles, you know?
Yeah, like whistle like a tea kettle or something.
Exactly. But you know, couldn't do that.
Not in the budget.
Not in the budget, guys. Sorry.
No.
Oh my god. Actually, I felt a visceral ick from that somehow.
Aw, just me. It's my real laugh. I don't understand what the problem is. Oh, it's getting silly. We gotta shut this thing down soon. We got a few minutes.
Jesus Christ. DrawBomb is recorded live from a studio audience. This Wartortle is not what Wartortles look like. I can guarantee that.
There's some things I definitely got very wrong, but I do like my drawing. Why is it funny? I don't know. But I'm supposed to know these things.
I'm supposed to understand myself and my brain.
I don't.
I made an executive decision. I changed what I think the tail specifically looks like.
Okay.
Because I have
the tail is a part I'm kind of unsure about as well.
I have a theory about how this evolution progresses. And I'm in the coloring stage, so hopefully I should be done soon.
I'm in the coloring stage as well.
I have 1 minute.
Wartortle's an intense name for how this guy kind of looks.
Yeah, he's like just a little guy still.
And he's like, he doesn't look like a grizzled, like war, you know, with a name like Wartortle, I expect like somebody who looks like they've seen action.
Yeah, he should have like a knife sticking out of his shell.
Yeah.
That he uses on Pokemons to like cut their throats.
Exactly. You get it. It's exactly what this game for children needs.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, why not if they're gonna have that one Pokemon fuck people? Remember that from like last year?
No?
There's like a...
my brain must have erased that. There's a Pokemon that fucks people?
Somebody had like hacked Game Freak or something like that, its database, found a whole bunch of like unused lore or some shit, and one of the things that they had in their databases was like the story about, I forget which Pokemon, but it like had babies
Ditto?
with a woman. It was not Ditto. It was like, I don't know. It was one of the newer ones, but like it had babies with a woman, and then the kid, like, people committed suicide. It was like aggressively dark. I felt
Holy
like it was
shit.
fake. I felt like it was fake or something like that. And it probably was fake, but that was like a story that happened like last year where
It feels like OG Pokemon lore. The original game had some dark shit where they're like, this Pokemon is delicious, or it was like
Cubone is like wearing the skull of its mom.
He's wearing his mom's skull, or you know, things like that. There were a few of those.
Yeah. It kind
in
of
the
has
original,
that vibe, but like way more intense.
Well, sheesh is what I got to
And
say
it
to
could
that.
be fucking fake if somebody wants to verify. I wish I could tell you the name of the Pokemon, but I just don't know the Pokemon's names that well. Pragamon, no, stop.
No, God! No, God, please,
Is that a sound clip from Evan Almighty?
That is. How'd you know?
No!
Sounds familiar.
Blastoise does sound like a big guy, though, somehow.
Yeah, the name fits the character.
It does, especially because I can't help but picture the name being said by the sound clip from Super Smash Bros. 64 when he comes out of the Pokeball. He goes Blastoise, and I hear that and I'm like, yep, that's what a fucking Blastoise says and sounds like and looks like, and the name fits.
They got it right.
They did.
I think mine's about done.
Mine too. I'm just doing the finishing touches.
Okay, me too. I don't know how well I did, but I like the drawing.
I don't think I did very well at all, but I have it. You know what? Honestly, I am actually a fan of this drawing. I like how it turned out.
It's the most important part.
Yeah, it's a cute little guy, and you know what? Even as a guess, this drawing looks like a decent drawing. I'm actually very happy with it. I'm gonna say that right now, folks.
Oh yeah.
This one gets a genuine Ian smile. Ting. That's the sound of me smiling. I could have done a close-up on myself, but I didn't because I'm drawing.
Your smile
so
makes that noise?
Yeah, if it comes out of my throat.
You have to be careful not to smile at times when you shouldn't be smiling.
Like if I'm hiding from a vicious lion.
Yeah, and then you think of a funny joke, then he hears your teeth glimmer from. Yeah, that's the noise when he smiles.
It's rough
because he knows where you're at now.
When I frown, I go, "Oh no!"
You say it, or it makes that noise?
It comes out of my mouth, but I don't say it.
Oh.
It just comes out of my mouth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm not
sure.
at fault for the things that come out of my mouth, is what I'm saying.
No, I mean, what? It's just your opinion. What? You're not allowed to have an opinion?
That's right. Oh no! I'm coloring one last block of space in my drawing, and then it's done.
All right, just cleaning up some messiness that I did. Other than that, I'm done.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready. Let me zoom out so I can see everything. I think I did okay. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna reveal yours.
3,
In 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
I like yours. He looks like a Squirtle became a vampire.
You know what? You're absolutely right about that. Bleh! Squirtle!
Oh god. All right, we've done it. Let's see.
I like your guy. I like his
well
buff.
we've
I
done
like
it.
your buff ass guy. He's like, this very
Yeah, I
nice
knew it
drawing,
wasn't
too.
true that he had biceps, but I was trying to lean into the
I think it's a solid drawing.
Wartortle.
Like it's like a very
thing.
pleasant. Like the lines are good. You did a good job. I like
Thanks.
how you colored the lines in the tail, etc., etc. You know what I mean? I think you did good.
Thanks, man. I like yours as well.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's hilarious to me that this guy is Wartortle because he's cuter than my cute little guy drawing.
Yeah, he's like a fancy little guy. He's not.
He's
he
not
doesn't
even
seem
a
scary.
fancy little guy. He's just a cute little guy.
I'm dying to see what Wartortle looks like. I want to know.
Guy. There we go.
Okay, so he's still very Squirtle-like, except he has teeth
Yeah.
and claws, and
that-
he's
the fans on
his
ears.
hair is more fabulous.
His tail is looking more like that classic painting of the wave.
The tail was not what I expected at all. It's way more organic shaped than what I was thinking.
The Great Wave off Kanagawa. That's the name of the painting.
Yeah, you're right.
Kind of going. I guess it's not going for that because that's more spiky waves now that I'm looking at it. But his is more swoopy doopy waves.
But I was expecting it to go the Charmeleon route where he gets a little like lankier, kind of like a
Right.
You know, he gets a little more like posture, more like. But no, he's still very Squirtle shaped.
Still very Squirtle shaped. Seems very Squirtle sized, even perhaps, with no perspective, like with nothing to sort of base that off of. We don't have a banana next to him to kind of use as like a measuring. He's still super cute looking. I mean,
Yeah, good call on the teeth.
Thank you.
And you got like the eye. You got like the colors pretty right.
so like when I was making his tail, I decided that here. Let me show you the sketch I was talking about before. This I think you'll enjoy.
The tail you did draw is kind of phallic looking.
Ew. What penis are you looking at, sir?
What? Yours doesn't look like that? Oh, I better go to a doctor.
Yeah, I think you should. And here we go. This is the original.
Oh, that's an awesome sketch. Oh, so your original like tail is actually kind of like
Exactly. It was closer, my original tail.
You're in the ballpark there.
But I decided to go a different route. I thought I was doing it wrong. Yeah, I expected sort of his tail to, because I think Blastoise just has like a fucking tail, like a straight triangle of a tail.
That's how, yeah.
So in my mind,
not that we should be talking shop, but I think we both had that part locked.
Yeah, so in my mind, I was like, okay, well, as the Wartortle evolves towards a Blast, like, you know, Squirtle evolves into a Wartortle in that direction of Blastoise, the tail would unfurl, because Squirtle's kind of, it starts out furled up.
That makes sense, like a leaf unfurling,
exactly,
you know, from a bud.
Like a progression sort of thing, but I guess the tail...
Good thinking. You're thinking like Animorph style. What's the in-between?
Right, but this one's just like he evolves into a wacky tail, an even wackier tail, and then he evolves into a super normal tail. So hey, whatever, man.
The Charizard progression does look like a progression. The Bulbasaur one kind of does. This one is like 3 different guys, kind of.
Yeah, Blastoise also, not to talk shop again, I think loses the head fans. You can confirm or deny that if you'd like, but that's just sort
You're
of
correct.
So yeah, they are kind of just like 3 different guys. But I've seen some animals go from really weird child to adult stages, you know, like animals evolve in the lifespan of an animal, like a fucking butterfly.
Yeah, when you see a child animal versus a grandpa animal, very different.
These are things. This isn't weird. I know the wording's not the most like straightforward, but
No,
don't act like I'm
you're very
saying
correct.
alien shit.
Ian's not from this world.
Hello, humans. Tell me about your child and adult animals.
Ian, we gotta go. We've
The
overstayed our
child
welcome.
cat is the adult kitten. Okay,
We have
folks.
to get back to the ship.
We got to return to our planet. My planet needs me to talk about Seinfeld.
We gotta get back to the mothership. And by that,
Brandon.
I mean Joe Rogan's comedy club.
Ugh.